Hello YouTube! I am back with another video. I am Sadie. If you haven't checked me out already, check out my latest videos. I didn't end up posting a video I was going to post a long time ago, but that's whatever. Anyway, today I wanted to catch you guys up on what's going on in my life, give you guys a little update if you're interested. Alright guys, so to start off, I do have my little family up here with me, so but I thought I would update you guys on what is going on with everything, why I've been absent, blah blah blah. And if you guys don't know, if you don't follow along with my stories on Snapchat, which I'm going to put my account, you can follow me along on my stories. I do content. I try my best. But I am pregnant, guys. It's a huge announcement. It's a big deal. This is baby number 2. And yeah. Alright guys, so this is, I went in at 9 weeks. The first ultrasound. I mean, you won't be able to really see it much, but baby was just a peanut, so yeah, I have that. I have another ultrasound booked for this month later on, you know, but I can't take you guys along with that because there's rules at my hospital here. You're not allowed to bring your cell phone in the ultrasound, and something about the cell phone, not reception, but it would affect the machine or whatever that the ultrasound is with, you know. Okay, so that just started on me, but anyway, so I'm excited to share this journey with you guys. Last time I kept it quiet with my first, and this time around I'm not gonna keep quiet, so let's get started. Alright, so first issue that I had was, so my maternity doctor's not back full time. She had a baby last year and she was on maternity leave, I think. She's not back to work full time yet, but yeah. So I was seeing this nurse practitioner who takes care of the majority of my doctor's patients, so, and that includes prenatal appointments. So the healthcare providers, and not just here, but like in general, BMI is a big thing. So like, you know, your body mass. So mine's a little higher. I hadn't really bounced back fully after I had Wraith, my girl here. So I'm a little bit on the higher end. I'm considered obese in the doctor's eyes. Alright, sorry, I had to get my child. But anyway, so at first they were saying that, well, this came from the nurse practitioner, and I have nothing against her. Like, the healthcare team is wonderful, and there's just different, I guess, different beliefs from what I believe and what the nurse practitioner believes in. That is okay. But she had said that I'm at risk for preeclampsia. And I mean, there's probably like more testing you can do than just basing it on your BMI, but apparently they base it on your BMI. My baby just had a sponge and I don't know where it went. Anyway, so yeah, they base it off of that, and then I was prescribed baby aspirin and calcium, which there are days I forget to take it here and there, whatever. And then I guess with my first ultrasound, the ultrasound technician or person, whatever, doesn't have an obligation to share anything with you. So, but when my nurse practitioner got the results, the report, they looked at it, and apparently I had some fluid in my fallopian tube, and that worried me. The night that I got home, I had a hard time sleeping. I was worried because I had all these questions, like, what if it ruptures when baby gets bigger? Because, you know, like, when you're pregnant and your baby gets bigger, everything in your insides literally push up and squish together like a sandwich. So I was scared of this tube rupturing during my pregnancy and stuff like that. So after that, I decided to book in. Apparently, I didn't know at the time that my doctor was in once a month. And the doctor that, the same one who delivered, well, didn't deliver, but is my baby's doctor. I had a C-section, so, and my doctor isn't trained in doing C-sections. There's literally, where I live, only 2 doctors that are trained to do C-sections. That's a mouthful. So at the time, I'm thinking that I would have to see a maternity doctor, someone different, and ask these questions, or I didn't know how it went. So basically how it went was I asked the front desk lady, like, is there a way I could talk to a maternity doctor through an appointment or through a nurse, whatever. So, and apparently that's when I found out that my doctor, who was, I thought, on maternity leave, she probably was for a bit, because there's no way you would jump right back into work when you're like 3 weeks postpartum. She probably did for a little bit, but I guess she was back once a month. And she's not full-time or anything, but that's okay. I had found out, okay, I can actually book in with her, which is lovely, because I had all these questions. So when I had went to my appointment, very, 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 very much of a relief. So I had found out that, yeah, the healthcare providers do base it on your BMI, blah, blah, blah. There is probably, she said there is likely, like, more testing you can do and whatnot. But yeah.
No, Grace, you're gonna hurt yourself.
And, sorry, I'm trying to think here. Hot day today. Where was I? My gosh. I can't think. I had went to my appointment with her, and that's when I had asked her these questions and concerns, blah, blah, blah. And they do base it on your BMI. I don't know why healthcare providers base anything off of your body mass, but that's just the way it is here. I don't know how it is in the States. So technically, through their eyes, I would be labeled as obese. Me and my mother-in-law, actually. And like I said before, I started this pregnancy with a higher BMI. So it is what it is. And I asked if it's necessary that I take the aspirin and calcium, and apparently, like, it's been proven that if you do take baby aspirin during pregnancy, apparently calcium helps boost it, blah, blah, blah. But it's not a necessity. Preeclampsia is not necessarily something you can prevent or pick or choose if you get it or not. My blood pressure's good, my pee is good, so, like, there might be, like, a little chance, but it's not very high. And so, yeah, I've heard different things online about preeclampsia and stuff like that. It's something I am keeping an eye out on, just in case. You never know. Like, you never know. But my mother-in-law and I have known people who are bigger, who've had healthy pregnancies. I know a lady right now who is almost done her pregnancy, and she's a bigger lady. I mean, I don't think people should judge other people based on their weight or body mass. And then I asked the doctor if there's a chance of my fallopian tube rupturing, or, you know, fluid leaking into my uterus where baby is and stuff like that. I don't even have to worry about it, which thankfully I am thankful that I got the knowledge and insight now, so then I'm not freaking myself out, stuff like that, you know. But yeah, for a while in between when I found out about the possibility of preeclampsia and my tube having fluid in it and the doctor's appointment, there was a good month. Well, the first thing that was the preeclampsia thing, and then the tube thing came after. But in between that, it was a good like 3 months for sure. So like I was worried for a couple months, wondering, so that, yeah, that scared me though. I'm in the second trimester now. It is August, so later on this month I get to find out the gender, which I'm actually not announcing on social media or YouTube. We're gonna keep that. Oh, baby. Okay, so as I was saying, we're gonna keep the gender under wraps until baby is born. I am due January 10th, 2026. And I just found out that my sister is due in January too, so that's something, yeah. So quite an adventure in our lives, something new, you know, so I thought I would hop on here, talk about things. I also want to mention in here, I had my first pap test. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but so far my experience today has been a little scary for me, just because it's my first one, and during pregnancy too, so, but because I've had some spotting since I've got back from the clinic, and it's been hours, but yeah. I think that's everything I wanted to say. I don't know if I wanted to say anything else. I'm hoping to have more YouTube videos coming. I definitely, next week, I think I'm gonna do a week vlog, but there are some points where, I'm gonna be with my in-laws and they might not want to be filmed or might not want to, you know, but that's okay. I can always do it when it's just me walking or something. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I want to do a week vlog or like a week something with you guys, so, because I have an interesting week next week, more going on. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated, but thank you for listening if you listened. Thank you for watching if you watched. I just wanted to give you guys a little, like, what's going on in my life right now, sort of thing. So, but yeah, I'm hoping to upload another video. I don't know what. There's still some stuff I want to complete with baking, cooking. I still haven't even made or gotten my man to make fry bread. I still want to make apple crisp. I still want to, there's things I want to do still. It's been really hot too, so we'll figure it out. But thank you for watching, and I hope to be uploading another video real soon before the week vlog. So yeah.